In terms of England Saturday, how important is it that you try to avoid getting involved in an arm wrestle or an overly physical confrontation with them?
Yeah, look, I think Michael, if we can get our set piece going, and if we can make sure we get off the line, then that gives us into the game, and we can work from there. We've played against them a few times, and the arm wrestle is going to come. It's just who's going to adapt with it better in that certain time on the pitch.
There was a bit of niggle there in the game in February between yourself and Itoji and yourself and Owen Farrell as well. In particular, at one stage, what's Andy's message been like? Get involved in that niggle or ignore that niggle, or what's that like?
Was he? Oh, no, I'm only joking. No, I probably got caught. Just at the right time, at the right place, So, look, those things happen in the game, and I think, especially against England, they try to get in the game that way. So, I think it's down to each individual. There hasn't really been a message. It's just what you bring to the game and how you deal with that situation, So, look, if there's a scuffle and I'm in the middle of it, I know I'm backed by the team, and so does everyone else.
But what's it like when it's the head coach's son that you're getting involved with in the niggle?
Not on the pitch. It's just like this is another guy, You just want to get into him and just do your thing, and then afterwards, it's actually a few laughs. I think if I was a bit younger and a bit unsecure, I would have been, it's going to be in trouble here. But look, we've got a job to do, and he's our head coach, and he backs us and we back him, So we go up against England, and it's us against them. So he backs us.
If your set piece is spot on, which it hasn't been, like especially the line out, which it hasn't been for since you were winning trophies, does that silence all talk of physicality and matching teams if your set piece is up to the level that you want it to be?
Yeah.
How close are you to that?
Yeah, I think you just answered yourself there, but I'll elaborate on it. I think set piece wise, look, you have to have the ball, and you need to have a good set piece, And I think in the last few weeks we've improved on that. If you go back to Wales, we actually got a few turnovers, and our set piece was doing well. You have to have that from the start in the game, and then you take physicality away. This game is physical anyway. You can't just run out there and just try to be physical and play off sheet, because you're going to let the team down. So we know as a squad and as a group what we need to go out there and do to make sure we get those set pieces going, and the rest will look after itself.
What did the Irish pack think of Rassie Erasmus saying, like in a kind of a flippant way, that they're soft when talking about how tough Wales are? How did that resonate with you lads, you in particular? Me
personally, or the whole phenomenon? Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, because if that is his view and if that's what he believes, then I would like to not really prove him wrong, but I'd like to show him what we can do, and what we've done before. That is a big statement to make, and he put it out there, so that's his prerogative, that's his thought of us, it's not going to be easy to change his view, but luckily we're not playing against them this weekend. We'll get them. We'll get them at some stage.
CJ, will you talk to us about Caelan Doris as a number 8? Obviously, he shifted you to 6, which it has a nice balance to it, I suppose. But what's your thinking of him as a number 8, like the skill wise, all the stuff you need?
Yeah, he's got good footwork. He's got a big work rate. He makes the job. The weekend he made the job very easy for the rest of the back row, and just that touch he had with Cian Stry almost. That's a nice touch he brought to his game on the weekend, So. Yeah, and it makes it competitive, because we all want to play and we want to be in a group. So Monday's training, going on Tuesday, Wednesdays, it's competitive, and that's what you need. You want to be on your toes all the time. You don't want to be a certainty, because then you get complacent. And he's someone that's got into the group with a lot of energy, brought something different with his footwork, and he's up the work rate for the whole back row. So it's great to have him.